looking at them.
Right. But it's kind of funny when you look at the picture, you can't see that there's a barbed wire between Frank and the herd. But that was kind of a nice trip, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. What does it say there on the book?
That was a mile. Frank, age 80, August 26th to September 1st.
80 does it say?
90.
90, yeah.
To Dora County, and explored. Eclair and Wisconsin.
Was that the first time that you ever went to Door County?
Oh,
Well, we haven't talked about that yet. And those great-great-grandchildren,
I drove to Dora County for 9 times
did you?
with my own car.
And where's that located?
Dora County?
Yeah. I mean, these people don't, maybe Door County
Everybody knows Dora
but
County.
in 2025, maybe they won't know where it is. Where is it? Up in what state? Yeah. And you had some old friends. That's how you got started going up there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to say to the folks about the secret of living a long time or anything like that? Or what people should do to...
I can't say anything good about living my own long time, so as long as I can't say anything good, I'm ready to die.
You don't want to close on that note, do you?
If I could go to sleep tonight and you should find me tomorrow morning dead, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
My wish is that I don't have to go and lay someplace and suffer and wait for death to come.
Right, and you always hope that it would be during decent weather too, didn't you?
Yeah, I always say a funeral is nice. There's nothing nice about it, but it's certainly nice to have a funeral when the weather is nice as having it in miserable weather.
You want to come over here, Marilyn, a minute and sit by us in the green chair here? And
Well, am I supposed to smile?
Right. we haven't smiled too much. Did you come on over here once? Did you see George Burns yesterday on TV? Because he was on yesterday morning, 93 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And the problems that are bothering him are arthritis, astigmatism, and his hearing, it said. But he's still hoping to play God one more time. You know, he's had these movies now. Oh God.
We got his book right
Yeah.
here.
Where did the grandpa's been wondering where that came from?
You know that I can
He didn't remember. Is that from Viola and Lester?
Yeah.
Look at the camera, Meryl. Show everybody who you are.
When you said if I watched him yesterday morning, you know where I was yesterday morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe you saw it on a little bit of, and it did talk about it in the paper last night.
I don't think I saw it on television. I think I read it on papers.
Yeah, it was in the paper, but I saw him on TV too.
I don't know.
So do you have any words of wisdom to leave for posterity?
Can't think of a thing.
We've been probably filming now for about an hour and a half, so.
Is that right?
Yeah. We got 2 full hours. Of course, we had 10 minutes on when we started.
But you mean, it will take 2 hours.
There's 2 hours of tape, you know, so we don't know, we don't think it's run out yet. Why don't you come over here, who's the photographer?
Can't do it.
Why can't you walk in here too?
Because it only takes about that much space.
You go
You're
stand-
not on.
you
You're
go
not on
stand-
either, Dory.
Oh, I'm not anymore. You go stand behind Marilyn once.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you wore your dressed up clothes now.
We're all dressed
Yeah,
up,
see,
aren't we?
just kind of get down low there. Yeah, no,
There.
wave to the group.
Hi.
It went pretty good, didn't it? You want to shut it off now, I think?
Yeah. Okay, Dory.
He'd be happy if he sat up.
I
a
think you
little,
would too, if you sat up a little bit more. I suggested that before, but he was comfortable, he said.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay. One of the things that we mentioned we didn't say too much about, and which was a significant part of Dad's life, was the relationship with his wife, of course, and you know, and that. Tell us about when you got married. I mean, you know, what date it was and that.
Made it 14. That's all I could say about that.
And what year though?
Year.
Yeah,
1925.
yeah. And who was, what was the girl's name? Well, tell us. I mean, you go ahead and tell it in your own words, you know.
Why?
It was Clara Werner, right? And she was the youngest of 10 children, I believe, from Manhattan. And what was that other thing?
Manhattan. Whatever she did. Well, why would you say from Manhattan?
Well, Clara was from Manhattan, and you were from Green Garden.
Well, yeah, hold that.
And wasn't he relation to Reverend Lambrecht?
Yeah, but what's the difference?
No, just kind of interesting that he was, Reverend Lambrecht had been the minister at your church for many years. And I guess by the time you got married, hadn't he died?
No.
No?
Still, he could have, Alda didn't go to him, so I didn't either. We could have just as well went and he could have done the job, but
Mm-hmm,
Alda went to most of them, we went to Holgraf.
yeah.
But Holgraf was a brother-in-law of Lambert. I'm surprised that Alda didn't want to go to Frankfurt. Really am surprised, but she did.
And I knew what I was gonna ask, is how old were you when you got married?
He's 27.
27 years old, and how old was Clara then? Our mom,
21.
21 years old. And you had started, I was trying to think the other day, you had started to go together at what age? When you first
I
took
was
her,
24 and she was 18.
when you first took her home from the dance? So it was about 3 years then, wasn't it?
3 years, that would have been the 17th of June, and we got married at 14th of May. 17th of June, so I took her home from the dance. And we went right away to bed the following Saturday and Sunday out together. And then I didn't take her, I wasn't gonna be bothered with a girl 4th of July, I thought. So I didn't ask her for no date, but it was gonna be without a girl, I figured. And 4th of July, she was with that Louis Ekdorf, and that made me mad.
Mm-hmm.
She spent more time with me than she did with him at the dance.
But who took her home that night?
Oh, yeah, Ekdorf took her home,
Yeah.
I didn't even ask her to go home.
And then how many years marriage did you have together?
Oh, we got married, we were 48 years married.
40 years,
48.
48 years you celebrated, right? Or,
We celebrated.
yeah, but I mean,
48 years of married life, that's what we had.
and then what happened that summer of 1973?
We got sick of passing away.
Mm-hmm. She was sick, really, pretty sick about 2 weeks, wasn't she?
Oh, longer than that, she was sick.
You want to tell a little bit about that night?
No,
You know, when you went, she told you to take, to go in, or you would watch television. You don't want to talk about that now?
no, not at all.
Okay,
No, that's
okay.
good. I was watching television and she told me to take the pillow and lay it down on the floor. She wanted to go to sleep and I didn't disturb her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was sleeping all right, and I didn't disturb her either. She was dead.
Yeah, but you didn't know that, did you?
I
'Cause you-
did not when I came back. I laid down on the floor, but she couldn't breathe in the first place. She couldn't get her breath, and then when I came back, everything was quiet. But I don't know why I didn't tell her right away, but I laid down on the floor, and the kids was outside playing, and they made such a noise, and I couldn't hear Mother, so I had to get up to investigate, and Mother was dead.
So then you went to the telephone, didn't you?
Yeah, what's it called? No.
Mm-hmm.
And his mother's gone.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
that's where I said, Mother's gone. I don't know if she got a new bleeding or not.
Had you laid down yet, Marilyn? Would you?
No, Bill and Mark and I were out on the pump steps.
Because it was a real hot night, wasn't it?
Oh, not,
Yeah,
it was warm.
Yeah.
My mother was awful sick, I don't know, that nobody, I maybe shouldn't have been, but she told me to go and watch the ball game, and I should watch the ball game. And she couldn't get her breath, that was, I still say maybe would have had oxygen in the house, maybe mother wouldn't have died. Not at that time anyhow.
and a lot of other people would say, well, when it's your time to go, you know.
I had her out of bed in the bathroom, and I washed her face with a wet, or took a wet rag and wiped her face off that, because she was perspiring.
Mhm. Well, I know, and Marilyn knows too. I know I was there on Sunday, and this was now on Wednesday night that this happened, wasn't it? Yeah, and on Sunday she was so weak, then I stayed with her, didn't go to church and that, and she just,
Yeah, I believe it only one Sunday that she missed church. She always went to church, but she didn't go that Sunday.
Well, I was still down there that night at 7 o'clock yet, and Ralph came over, and she still talked and stuff.
the night that she died, right?
Yeah.
I had her out of bed, and she talked, would talk, but
It
she
just was,
couldn't get her breath. She was so short of breath. And that's why she said, you lay down you lay down by the, I used to do that a lot of times, lay down and take your pillow and lay down by the door.
mhm.
Because I was.
That was, your dad had been watching TV in the den, what we called the den, and now he'd come into the living
I
room.
suppose it was all game on, I
Yeah.
don't know, but I expected it.
Those ball games have really been a help to you, maybe not so much now, you're maybe not quite as interested, but you were for years.
I didn't get much out of it this year.
Yeah, but you were for years that you kind of look forward
Part
to.
of it was they changed the times and stuff.
Yeah.
And so many night games,
Yeah.
and they didn't wanna
That's right.
watch it
Well,
night time.
it was five, wasn't working, but now my five couldn't work any better.
You know what happened the other day, Marilyn? That guy came to hook up cable, and then when he was hooking it up for upstairs, you know, so then he took the antenna part down here, where it's plugged into the wall, and he says, there's all kind, he says, like corrosion in there. He says, it's wet, moist in there. He says, I don't know what that's from, but he took his pocket knife and he kind of cleaned that.
Yeah.
Dad said that it had started to work the day before anyway, but I think that further helped it now. The connection is made good. Well, I'm sure it did, Dad, because Ted said right away he thought that was in the antenna, but
Five is as good as any of them now. See, I lost always out on that concentration.
yeah,
always
I know
liked
you
that.
like different ones on 5.